Hi, I'm Momo. Welcome to Stories with Momo and Devotional Talks. I'm so glad you've joined us today. Today we're going to read Why Noah Chose the Dove by Isaac Bashevis Singer, and the pictures are by my favorite, Eric Carle. When the people sinned and God decided to punish them by sending the flood, all of the animals gathered around Noah's ark. Noah was a righteous man, and God had told him how to save himself and his family by building an ark that would float and shelter them when the waters rose. The animals had heard a rumor that Noah was to take with him on the ark only the best of the living creatures. So the animals came and vied with one another, each boasting about its own virtues and, whenever possible, belittling the merits of the others. The lion roared, "I am the strongest of all the beasts, and I surely must be saved." The elephant blared, "I am the largest. I have the longest trunk, the biggest ears, and the heaviest feet." "To be big and heavy is not so important," yapped the fox. "I, the fox, am the cleverest of all." "What about me?" brayed the donkey. "I thought I was the cleverest." "It seems anyone can be clever," yipped the skunk. "I smell the best of all the animals. My perfume is famous." "All of you scramble over the earth, but I am the only one that can climb trees," shrieked the monkey. "The only one?" growled the bear. "What do you think I do?" "And how about me?" chattered the squirrel indignantly. "I belong to the tiger family," purred the cat. "I'm a cousin of the elephant," squeaked the mouse. "I'm just as strong as the lion," snarled the tiger. "And I have the most beautiful fur." "My spots are more admired than your stripes," the leopard spat back. "I am man's closest friend," yelped the dog. "You're no friend, you're just a fawning flatterer," bayed the wolf. "I am proud. I'm a lone wolf, and I flatter no one." "Bah!" blatted the sheep. "That's why you're always hungry. Give nothing, get nothing. I gave man my wool, and he takes care of me." "You give man wool, but I give him sweet honey," droned the bee. "Besides, I have venom to protect me from enemies." "What is your venom compared to mine?" rattled the snake. "And I am closer to Mother Earth than any of you." "Not as close as I am," protested the earthworm, sticking its head out of the ground. "I lay eggs," clucked the hen. "I give milk," mooed the cow. "I help plow the earth," bellowed the ox. "I carry man," neighed the horse, "and I have the largest eyes of all of you." "You have the largest eyes, but you have only two, while I have many." The housefly buzzed right into the horse's ear. "Compared with me, you're all midgets." The giraffe's words came from a distance as he nibbled the leaves off the top of the tree. "I'm almost as tall as you are," chortled the camel, "and I can travel in the desert for days without food or water." "You are tall, but I am fat," snorted the hippopotamus, "and I'm pretty sure that my mouth is bigger than anybody's." "Oh, don't be so sure," snapped the crocodile, and he yawned. I can speak like a human, squawked the parrot. You don't really speak, you just imitate, the rooster crowed. I know only one word, cock-a-doodle-doo, but it's my own. I see with my ears. I fly by hearing, piped the bat. I sing with my wings, chirped the cricket. There were many more creatures who were eager to praise themselves, but Noah had noticed that the dove was perched alone on a branch and did not try to speak and compete with the other animals. Why are you silent? Noah asked the dove. Don't you have anything to boast about? I don't think of myself as better or wiser or more attractive than the other animals, cooed the dove. Each of us has something that the other doesn't have, given to us by God who created us all. The dove is right, Noah said. There is no need to boast and compete with one another. God has ordered me to take creatures of all kinds into the ark, cattle and beasts, birds and insects. The animals were overjoyed when they heard these words, and all their grudges were forgotten. Before Noah opened the door of the ark, he said, I love all of you, but because the dove remained modest and silent when the rest of you were bragging and arguing, I chose to be my messenger. Noah kept his word. When the rain stopped, he sent the dove to fly over the world and bring back news of how things were. At last she returned with an olive leaf in her beak, and Noah knew that the waters had receded. When the land finally became dry, Noah and his family and all the animals left the ark. And the flood of God promised that never would happen again to destroy the earth because of man's sins, and that the seed time and harvest, cold and heat, summer and winter, day and night would never cease. The truth is that there in the world there are more doves than there are tigers, leopards, wolves, vultures, and other ferocious beasts. The dove lives happily without fighting. It is a bird of peace. And that's the end of our story, but I want to talk to you just a second about what God has said in His Word in the Bible. In 1 Corinthians 12, verses 4 through 28, He talks about the gifts of the body parts and about how we're dependent on working together. And all of us have gifts, but we need to work as one body. And then in 1 Peter 4:10, he says that we're blessed to be a blessing and to use our gifts to serve others. And in Romans 12:3 through 8, he says to find our meaning and our purpose and don't be envious and prideful and try to be something that you aren't. You know, we need to all have kindness and respect and be responsible in the things that we do. We need to learn to be content in what we're doing and who we are, and to realize that we're enough. Just need to be our authentic self. We just need to be who God made us to be and not try to be anything else or anybody else or compare ourselves to anybody else. We need to be like the dove. We need to be quiet and listen and be humble and be kind. Those are the things that God wants us to do with our gifts and our talents. I hope that you've enjoyed our day-to-day together, and I will see you again soon. Until we meet again, smile and be happy and have a great week. God bless.